Good morning. Today we are continuing in the third constant mitzvah from the 6 constant mitzvot, that if a person thinks about it every second, there is no end to his reward. Guys, this constant mitzvah is very, very critical. It's no less than the other two, but this constant mitzvah is very important. If a person wants to be able to live his life in this world and not be tainted by anything, or by the environment, or by what goes around him, and not be affected by them, this constant mitzvah is very, very important for a person to know. And what is that constant mitzvah? The Biur Halacha says, Leyachdo. The Biur Halacha says, to make Hashem one. What does that mean, to make Hashem one? So the Biur Halacha says, when he says Leyachdo, to make Hashem one, he says, Sheneimar, like the pasuk says, Shema Israel, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Everybody knows it. Everybody says this. This is when we accept all Malchut Shamayim. And then he continues and he says, Upirush, and the Chazal, they explained it. Shema Yisrael, what means Shema Yisrael? Veda, and you should know, Ki Hashem shehiva et hakol, birtzuno, that Hashem, He created everything with His will. Vehu Eloheinu mashgiach b'chol ha'olamot. And that Hashem, He is our God, that He supervises all the worlds. Hu Hashem echad bili shum shituf. Hashem is one without any partners. He doesn't have nobody. Nobody tells Hashem what to do. Now guys, before I try to tell you the pshat, the understanding behind how do you make Hashem one, let me try to put it to you like this, guys. Everybody knows that whenever you say in the morning, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, everybody knows that that pasuk is saying that we're accepting upon ourselves all Malchut Shamayim, we're accepting upon ourselves the yoke of heaven. Meaning to say that we want to do whatever Hashem wants us to do throughout the day. So if you look over here, if you look into the Siddur, Chazal tells us, if you pay close attention over here, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Let me see right over here. You have over here Shema Yisrael, correct? You see this ayin? The ayin is a little bit bigger than any other word. And also Echad, when you come to Echad over here, you see the Dalet is actually also bigger. Why are these two big? Why are these two letters bigger than everyone else? Because over here he wants to tell us, the pshat over here would be is Ayin and Daled is Ed. That means you are a witness. You are a witness to Hashem's creation. Now guys, why is this so important? Because whenever you say the word Echad, you know what means Echad? You know how you make Hashem one? To make Hashem one is not to say, I know Hashem is one. Of course Hashem is one. Who else could run the world like He does? It's almost impossible. Guys, that you don't have to be a genius to think like that. You know what it means to make Hashem one? It's very simple. To make Hashem one is like this, that whenever something happens to you throughout your lifetime, somebody scratches your car, or your wife says something, or the kids do something, or something happens to you, you have to believe that this is the oneness of Hashem. You have to believe that this is what Hashem actually desired. He actually willed it. Yes, people have free choice, but they wouldn't be able to do it without Hashem's permission. So this is what means one. You have to believe that when you say one, not that He runs the whole world. That's Pashrut. Of course He runs all the worlds. Oneness, even in your life, whatever happens to you in your life, that's also from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's also oneness. What's the Peshat, guys? Today, the biggest problem that we have today is you have everything, but we have nothing. How could that be? How could that be? A person has a house, vacation, money. He has everything, but in reality, he's never happy. Why? Because we don't appreciate the things that we have. Those people that have it are not happy. Those people that don't have it want it. Why? Because we're not satisfied with what we have. If a person really wants to be able to live this world untainted, not be bothered by what goes around him, he has to take this constant mitzvah of making Hashem one, meaning that whatever I have in my life, that whatever Hashem gave me, that's for me, that's in order for me to be able to serve Hashem. If He thought I needed $100 million to build a shul or whatever it is, He would have given it to me. He didn't give it to me. That means that's not my tafkid, that's not my purpose. My purpose is to sit and learn, or my purpose is to do X, Y, and Z, whatever the situation might be. But to go ahead and now look at the other person, wow, he has a bigger house than me. I live in a bedroom, I live in an apartment, he lives in a house, this guy has a mansion. What? Who does this, guys? Who does this? The woman they start, my friend went on 10 vacations, you didn't take me to one. Why? Why aren't you happy with what HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave you? If Hashem sees fit, He'll also give it to you. If you didn't get it till now, there's a reason why you don't get it. Because this is not your purpose. Your purpose is to serve Hashem with whatever you have. And this is what the Biur Halakha wants to tell us over here. One, make Hashem one. Don't think, guys, let me read the language. I always say our Lashon Kodesh, the language is what actually makes it so beautiful. Look what he says, guys. He says you should know that Shehivah et hakol, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He created everything. B'ritzono, with His will. V'hu Elokeinu mashgiach b'chol ha'olamot, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He supervises all the worlds. Now let me ask you a question. If Hashem is able to supervise all the world, you think He's not supervising your life? Of course He's supervising your life. He sees every little thing that you do. He gives you every little second, He gives you life. He makes your heart pump. He makes the blood vessels work. That's why we say that Sheyatzar, Baruch Ata Hashem Rafecho Basar Mafli Lasot, that Sha'ah Achat, we say in the bracha Sha'ah Achat, you know why? Because it's true, maybe one moment, if something goes wrong in a person, he won't survive. It's not going to be for Khatala or for the doctors. Even with them, not always do people come out good. So therefore, guys, whenever we say oneness, you think about Hashem one, that He supervises. What does He supervise? Of course He supervises the world. But much, much more, He supervises everything what you do and everything that you have. And everything that you need comes directly from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So if a person lives life like that today I have X, Y, and Z. For example, today I have this kind of car. That guy has, I don't know, Mercedes-Benz. This guy has a Hyundai. Okay, Hashem gave you a Hyundai. If you look at life, that everything that comes to you comes directly from Hashem, because that's exactly what you need to be able to serve Hashem, you won't complain as much. And on the contrary, you will actually be much more happier when you're not looking at other people. Because don't think just because the other people have it, that makes them happy. It's impossible. The Gaon Vilna writes, the Gra writes, that if a person lives 3,000 years over in this world, he'll never find Menuchot HaNefesh. He'll never find peace of mind, only when he's learning Torah. So don't think, guys, when people have all this stuff, don't think it's something humongous. On the contrary, Chazal tell us in Pirkei Avot, Marbe Nechasim Marbe Da'aga. The more a person has, the more a person worries. So guys, I'm telling you, the emet is, look, learn, do what Hashem says. Don't worry about the rest of the world. Hashem knows what He's doing. Okay, guys, so this is what we want to see today. The oneness of Hashem, and if you're going to be able to live like this one cursed you, that one said something not nice to you, that one spoke Lashon Hara about you, these things are not going to bother you. You know why? Even though they're doing it wrong, but Hashem wants to test you to see how are you going to pass it. Are you going to get upset, or are you going to say, it's from you, Hashem, and it's not a problem, I will overlook it. Guys, so that's why now we have 3 constant mitzvot. The first mitzvah was to believe and know that there is Hashem. The second mitzvah was not to believe in any other gods. And the third mitzvah is to make HaKadosh Baruch Hu one. To mamish literally believe that He's one in your life. In any event, guys, this would be the pshat for today from the 6 constant mitzvot to make HaKadosh Baruch Hu one. Have a great day, guys. Baruch Adonai La'olam. Amen ve'amen.